Greetings, guys. Greetings, ladies. Apologies, the vlogs seem to be a little bit here and there at the moment, time-wise. I like to get them out for a Thursday evening, the vlogs, that is. Sadly, it's peak season for me right now in my chosen career path, and I just haven't got the time for it. I still enjoy making these vlogs, genuinely. Plan to keep it going for a lot longer yet. It's just unfortunately this time of the year, a lot of things, my personal life, my hobbies, my loves, my interests, you know, all of that has to take a back step sometimes. I get one day a week at the moment really to myself, and unfortunately for you guys, for the majority of you guys, that's probably not the most entertaining days off I have. I'm filming a bit of fishing lately. That should all be coming out the last day or so and days to come. There's still a lot of content being recorded. I mean, there's still at least half a dozen explores that I've done, and 2 or 3 of which are uploaded now to YouTube, but in a queue, in a schedule. I don't really want to not release any footage each week for you guys. So by that I mean I don't want to release the 10-15 videos that I've uploaded all today, and then for the next 10, you know, for the next 6 weeks have sod all because I don't get time to upload. Or edit, more to the point. I mean, the uploading's easy, it takes care of itself, you know. I can put that on in the morning and come back in the afternoon and it's uploaded, you know. Lovely jubbly. But it's editing it. Now, some of you guys probably think, oh, that's quite... But it's not, because some of the clips or some of the videos, you know, it could be 10, 15 clips and you've got to stitch them together. You have to go through it and go, should I have said that? Shouldn't I have said that? What if such and such group of people or type of person listens to that? You know, I want to keep this a nice family-orientated sort of channel, you know. So I don't want to be swearing, and I don't want to be caught on YouTube saying something that perhaps is a bit risque. And occasionally me and Mr. Williams have said so. I mean, a great example, without going into too many details, was when we sat on the chairlift at Alun Bay, the Needles on the Isle of Wight. You know, Mr. Williams starts to mention something about the Americans, and all of a sudden I thought, oh, bloody hell, in my head, here we go, you're going to offend them, we won't get them subscribed now. So you just suddenly, you know, take over the moment. But sometimes you carry on those conversations, and it's not until you get home and you start to edit, you think, to be honest, that's toilet talk, that's trash talk. The internet doesn't need to hear, you know, some of our silly opinions at times. So you have to edit them out, or delete them out, or mute them out. A great example, when I went metal detecting, this is a really good example. Without getting into it too much, again, it's poxy Americans. Not why I'm protecting, they never bloody come over here and will. So there you go, that's how it happens. You start making silly little snide comments, but it's true though. They call it the 1718 rule. Try telling that to our servicemen. And then they always go, without our help, you'd never have won, you'd never have, piss off. You know, so sometimes you have to edit the more prerogative, the more thought-provoking stuff out, I suppose. But anyway, a great example, when we were metal detecting, Nelly came out with something on the lines of, Garrett, that's the only thing I like about the Americans, because of something they've done in history, and and even he said, hang on, I shouldn't have said that really. Can you take that off the video? And I said I was already gonna, you know, it already gone through my head. You know, there are some things that you find funny in the comfort of your own home, and there's some things that you just wouldn't want other people to know you find funny. You know, it's absolutely. I'll give you a prime example. another prime example. My gut instinct on this one. Someone at the BBC tried to do Clarkson on this, Jeremy Clarkson. If you remember the Eeny, Meeny, My rhyme that Clarkson got outed for, that had been in the vault for a little while, and then all of a sudden someone at the BBC accidentally broadcasted it. That didn't accidentally get broadcasted. Do you know what? That was probably a little bit of humour amongst some silly lads. You know, trash talk, toilet talk means nothing, you know, to yourselves. But unfortunately, somewhere, someone can be offended. So, you know, that's what I'm trying to get. Editing takes a little bit longer than you think. Because if you've got 20 minutes of footage, you don't necessarily always want a 20-minute bit of footage. So you trim the fat off, don't you? You know, the silent parts, you might speed them up, delete it out, edit it out, you know, you do something with them. But I've lost my poxy thread, tubers. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this next job done. I'm going to have a cup of tea. I'll have a smoke. I'll play this last little bit back to me. And then I'll see what I can remember. Oh, up the curb we go. Yes, that's a jogged my memory. I just had a little playback of that. Yeah, so recording a 20-minute bit or having a 20-minute bit of footage in front of you to edit, you have to listen through what you say. You have to watch through what you're doing. In my case, I don't particularly want to give away who I work for, what I do completely for a living. Obviously, some of what I do is very transparent. But yeah, so you have to go through and you have to delete certain sections, edit certain sections. And basically, you could end up working for a 20-minute video, getting it down to 10 to 12 minutes, and then, you know, that might have taken an hour and 90 minutes. I'm not the fastest at doing it because I get very sidetracked doing it. Sometimes when you cut a thing, the program freezes and does all at once, and I'll quickly whip to the internet page and I'll carry on browsing or looking on Facebook doing something completely different. But anyway, tubers, I'm not going to leave the video there today. I plan to add a geocache to this particular weekly vlog, this particular vlog this week. Also, a little heads up, next week I'm on holiday again. I know I've just been going all this time of the year, it's my peak. You know, you still have to have a break from it once in a while, so I'm going on a family holiday this time. But it also leads me to leads me to another point rather. Me and Mr. Williams, we decided last night after fishing, we're going to go back to the island again this year, 100%. We've looked at prices, we've looked at a couple of different venues where to stay. We wouldn't mind keeping it fishing orientated for the evenings because the nights are coming in and we can have, you know, sit around the rods, put the world to right, do a bit of filming of that and hopefully catch some fish. And it gives us something to do while we're cooking our food of an evening as well, because it doesn't take a couple of minutes to flick a couple of rods out really, especially on a small venue or something. So we're going to look at doing that. But most importantly, when we left the island, it was like, oh no, we've got about 5-6 locations that we wanted to hit up. I totally forgot about it. We got mesmerised and sidetracked, you know, and just doing other things. So anyway, that's all to come. But next week there will be, I'm going to try and film a second vlog this week to upload it for next week. But anyway, come with me after this job and we're going to find a lovely geocache hopefully. See you guys in a moment. Haha, tubers. Right, this particular geocache is, if I can get my finger there, is just in that hedgerow there. Now that bloody van with the hazards on, or lorry, he's actually sat in it. So mission failed. We're going to have to come back to this one another day. I don't know why I'm whispering. No one can hear me. We'll have to come back to this one another day. Let's get to the next. I'm whispering again. No one cares. Let's get to the next geocache, Stuart, and See you in a second, because this one ain't happening today. Right, tubers, we're on location of this geocache. It's just over that way towards my van. More, I've come over here. As soon as I pulled up, someone pulled up behind me to have their packed lunch, haven't they? I don't blame them. It's quite quiet here, although you can hear the A259 underneath the old Crowhurst Bridge. This is really sidetracked, or really sidetracked, Sidley, located in East Sussex. It should be a fairly easy geocache. Unlike the other one, I took a foul. I don't know how long I can sit this one out to have a ganders for the geocache, but I will sit this one out a while. It's 11:30. I'm not really halfway through my working load today. I don't want to waste too much time here, but I'm not prepared to come away without signing this particular geocache as well, so let's hope for a quick retreat from that bloke. Anyway, look, I'll show you where it should be. As you can see, tubers, just above the bonnet of my car is a gate. It should be attached to that. But matey boy has literally pulled up right behind and got POV of that gate post. Only time will tell if we can get this one signed today. Right, tubers, we got it. It was where I thought it would be, in the gate, hidden up inside that. Tell you what though, it's not a bad view here. You have to ignore the signpost, I can't be bothered to move around that. Right, tubers, that leads me to only outro the video now for this week. So a quick recap. There's plenty of videos in the pipeline coming up. Just unfortunately, some of it's scheduled for quite advanced at the moment. I was going through some old folders on the desktop last night and I noticed a couple more from the Isle of Wight that I got to upload. Nothing to do with the daily vlogs that I did, but there was another couple of £5 challenges that I forgot I'd done. There might be 3 in total, so keep an eye out for that. Me and Mr. Williams will be going back to the Isle of Wight very soon and doing a bit more exploring, some fishing. What else was there I wanted to say very quickly while I'm outroing this? Oh, I can't remember now. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching. If there's anything you would like to ask me or Mr. Williams or anyone else that has featured on our channel in recent times, please drop a question below. We're going to save them up and we're going to do a little Q&A at some point. I mean, you might want to know how long the inside of a ferret's ankle is. Might be something you want to put towards us, it might not be. Just for the record, I have no idea, but by all means someone can ask that. I may answer it. But most importantly, thanks for watching each week. We really appreciate the view count, we appreciate the subscribers, we appreciate any of your comments you put below. They always seem friendly. I'm glad you guys are getting some enjoyment out of this, because me and Mr. Williams thoroughly enjoy messing around on camera from time to time for your pleasure. Anyway, you know what's coming, you know what I'm about to say. Maybe one of you want to know why we say it, who knows? But anyway, it's nothing dirty-minded as someone thought. It's all innocent. So, ready? In 3, in 2, in 1, Tuba!